And we are back.
Back like we never left.
Yeah, man. It's the Monday. It's the Monday live, man. It's the Monday live. What's going on, B Rich? What's going on, everybody out there in live land?
What it do, Trey? What it do, Trey boy? Play.
Yeah, man. Just
Hawks.
So you want to talk about the Hawks, huh?
Yeah, man.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, the regular season is over with. The regular season has ended. As we wait for some people to drop in the live. The regular season has ended. The Hawks finished below 500. What they finish? Like one game below 500.
Let me look that up.
I won't get too much into that.
It was 40 and 42, man.
Oh, so 2 games below 500. Okay,
40 and 42.
I tried to lift them up even higher. Okay, so 2 games below 500 for the what year? How many games now have we finished below 500? How many games in a row have we finished below 500?
It ain't been right since we went to the Eastern Conference Finals, man. It ain't been right since then. It's like 6 years ago, 5 years ago.
But hey, the Hawks are in the play-in again. They finished as the 8th seed, and so we'll see how things go. We'll see how things go. Steve-O, toe to toe. Steve-O, what's up, my brother? What's up with you? What's up?
Hey, but we did have some good news, man. Our boy Trae Young finished first in assists. He got the assist title for this year.
Yeah, finally. We all felt like he would eventually do it, and he finally pulled it off this year. Yep. Trae Young
11.6 assists per game, man. I like that. I like that a lot, actually.
I mean, he finally did it.
And our boy Dyson Daniels got the steals title this year. 3+ steals a game. So man, we had two guys, man, leading the league, and one in steals and one in assists, man. So we got something to build off of, something positive to go off of. Out of everyone in the league, Dyson Daniels had the most steals, and out of everyone in the league, Trae Young had the most assists, man. I'm proud to say that, man. I round of applause to those guys, man. That's what's up. What up?
Okay, let's give it up for Trae Young and Dyson Daniels, man. Let's give it up for Trae Young and Dyson Daniels. Trae Young, the assist leader, something that we all like. Anybody who has really watched Trae Young closely and really paid attention to him and like put the hate aside and all the jokes about the hair and all the logo shots and the coach killer stuff that some of these people want to say, and let's just dig into just nothing but basketball, right? I think anybody who really watches Trae Young and really pays attention feels like Trae Young could easily have been the assist leader year in and year out. People saw he had that capability. One thing you cannot take away from Trae Young is his passing and his knack and his skill for passing. Trae Young is an excellent passer. And hey, this year he pulled it off, 11.6. Man, he had been having Halliburton had been in his way, Chris Paul had been in his way, James Harden had been in his way, some of those years before, man. But this year, Trae Young broke through, man, and got that assist leader. And Dyson Daniels, I mean, he set records this year. So it's amazing. His first year with the team, he came in, set records, and he's young. Dyson Daniels 22, maybe he's turned 23 now. But they definitely have something to build on. We've been screaming defense. And Dyson Daniels definitely adds to that defense. So
yeah.
And shout out to those 2 guys.
First year as a full starter too, man. So shout out to Dyson Daniels, man. It goes to show you that trade for DeJounte Murray. It doesn't look bad now. I mean, I think when we first did the trade, we was just talking about the picks. Like the 2 first-round picks. In actuality, we got a player that fits the Atlanta Hawks organization and by far was a better fit than DeJounte Murray, in my opinion. I feel like DeJounte Murray meets the need that we was missing and the void, and was a nice compliment to Trae Young. And it worked out in our favor finally with the bad trade that we did do with San Antonio to get DeJounte. I feel like we made up a lot for that by getting DeJounte, and we still got 2 first-round picks. So now the whole trade, when we first did the trade, which was a bad deal from the grip, for 3 first-rounders for DeJounte Murray, I feel like we've made up for that by getting Dyson Daniels, and we've made up by getting 2 first-round picks. Now it looks like Atlanta's starting to look on the overall trade of everything. Atlanta's coming out on top, in my opinion. If we retain Dyson Daniels, he continues to improve, and we do something with those 2 first-round picks, which are going to be later picks in the round. I think one is the Lakers and one is the Bucks, or whatever whoever the lesser of the two.
Yeah, well, I think the trading DeJounte, like the Hawks were able to salvage something. I don't think they made up for it. I don't think you can make up for such an incompetent trade as it turned out to be, giving away so much for the future. We never know who may potentially fall in those slots. But I think they definitely salvaged what they could, and they turned something that turned into ish. They turned it into somewhat sugar. If it's not sugar, it's sweet and low.
Trey, we got a player.
If it's not sugar, it is equate. You know what I'm saying?
I hear what you're saying, but Trey, you got to really dig into this, man. Like, we got a player that had the most steals this year. He won the steals record this year, and not record, but the steals. He had the most steals, and it's not sad. We got a good. I mean, Dyson Daniels could eventually become an all-star.
He could, but I still don't think they made up for that trade. I'm not gonna get them made up for the trade.
Why do you say that?
I mean, that's still way too many picks. It's no telling what you could have maneuvered and done with that. You could have got something even better than Dyson Daniels. I mean, we throwing out hypotheticals, you know what I'm saying? So I can't. This is just my opinion. You can believe they made up for it. I don't think they made up for it. I think they salvaged what they could, and I love Dyson Daniels, but I still don't think that was a good trade. I still don't think that was a trade that they should have made. Can you say now, hey man, Don, like I made a dumb move, and I end up somewhat making up for the dumb move, or I got close to making up for it? Yeah, but did they completely erase that was a crazy trade? Can I say, man, way to go? Because in the end, it turned out. No, I'm not willing to say that way to go in the end.
Man, you got a starter for sure, potentially an all-star, and someone that can play defense and lead the league in steals. Man, that's pretty impressive, in my opinion.
Okay, I still wouldn't give up. You don't give up that many amount of picks unless you get.
We recovered 2 of those picks from 3 picks, Trey. We recovered 2 picks.
You do not give up that many picks unless you're getting someone like Joker back, someone of that caliber. I don't care how you slice it. I don't care how you slice it. To me, it doesn't matter how you slice it.
I see what you're saying, but what is Dyson Daniels worth now? What is he worth? How many?
He's not worth 3 first-round picks. Okay, I'll tell you that.
I got you. But what I'm saying for the Hawks, it's equivalently we lost out on 1 first-round pick. Now we got a starter all-star, and we got 2 first-round picks. So basically, we lost out on 1 first-round pick. That's how I look at it.
Okay, and if the Hawks don't make the play-in, will that pick transfer over to the lottery? If the Hawks don't get out the play-in round, that's what I need.
I mean, I don't understand how that works. I don't know.
No, I'm not talking about their picks. I'm talking about us as the Hawks.
I know the Hawks. I know the Atlanta Hawks.
If the Atlanta Hawks, yeah,
San Antonio owns our pick this year. Will be a lottery pick. I have no clue. Well, you know what?
So
it will, because last year we was in the play-in and we lost, and then we end up getting a lottery and we end up being the first pick.
Okay, so if you don't and you still end up in the lottery, like we don't necessarily think either one of those picks that we got will be lottery picks. So I don't think they made up for it. Do I think they do I think they did a great job at salvaging something for it? I can definitely agree that they did a good job of salvaging something for it. Can I say they made up for it? I'm not going to give them credit for making up for it. I'm not going to make it seem like they did a good job because of how it ended up. They salvaged something. They did a great job salvaging something. I give them that credit. I'm not going to go as far to say they made up for it. I'm just not willing to go that far.
I look at it, man. We gave up 1 first-round pick now out of that. We got 2 back in return. And, who's to say we may be a lottery pick or it may not. But, hey, we can't cry about that now. We got to keep it moving. We still got 2 first-round picks back, and we got an all-star player and defensive player candidate, defensive player of the year candidate. I mean, he's legitimately could win defensive player of the year. That's a lot, Trey.
Okay.
DeJounte Murray wasn't doing that.
And look, I'm not saying that Dyson Daniels is not a better player for the Atlanta Hawks than DeJounte Murray was. And to be perfectly honest, after seeing DeJounte play, and just so everybody knows, like I really love DeJounte Murray, but watching Dyson Daniels play, I feel like he has a brighter future than DeJounte. I feel like his ceiling can be even higher because he's a specialty player, right? I look at Dyson Daniels as a specialty player. DeJounte can do, he can do a few things. DeJounte, he was looked at as a coming in going to be this really good defensive player. I'm not sure he was the greatest defensive player, but he definitely can put up points. He definitely can get you buckets when you need it. But Dyson is a specialty player. He comes in and he immediately, whatever team he goes to, in my opinion, he immediately upgrades and uplifts the defense from where it was to another standard. Does he take it from just mediocre to good immediately? I don't know about that, but he 100% helps upgrade it. So I'm with you on that. I'm just not willing to say that it was, a made up for. I'm not willing to
No, I mean the three, like you said,
far.
the 3 first-round picks, we should have got the caliber player that you said. I can agree with that. But now I'm looking at the overall scheme of things. It's like we lost the first-round pick and we got an all-star defensive player of the year candidate in return, which I'm very happy with. Before Dyson Daniels had this year, it was like, damn, we got 2 players that you really don't know, 3 players that you really don't know. We traded one of them. And, Larry Nance Jr., we already kind of know his ceiling. And we didn't know nothing about Dyson Daniels. We had 2 first-round picks. And in our minds, we was looking at the 2 first-round picks as the goal of the trade, and we didn't like the goal. We was like, damn, these are 2 high-round picks, most likely, and we're not going to be in the lottery, and we kind of lost out overall. So I'm just saying it just by chance, we got it right this time. We got it right.
No, it's a negative on that trade. That trade was still a bad trade. They did not get it right. Did it turn out to be better? Because let's break this down. No. That part I'm talking about the 3 first rounders. That's what I'm talking about.
I just agree with you.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. And then let's break down this Lakers pick, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not the NFL. It's not the NFL where a first round pick is a first round pick. Man, the Lakers could potentially win the championship. Man, that's basically a second round pick.
Do you think?
I mean, no, like dead serious. It's not even. I'm not even joking. Like if the Lakers mess around and win the championship or get close, that's essentially a second round pick. So it's not like the NFL when you got a first round pick. This is a first round pick. You know what I mean? So I'm not willing to say they salvaged it. Now, as far as with New Orleans, the Hawks definitely won that trade. The Hawks won the trade with New Orleans. It's not even close. New Orleans somewhere punching their air like Trey and boys in the hood. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
and hopefully the GM has him a Neil Long lookalike to make him feel better, that he can turn to and feel better because he has a Neil Long looking woman by his side after he gets done punching the air, because there's no way they can feel like they won the trade with Dyson Daniels and DeJounte.
All right, cool. All right,
I'm just saying, hey, but look, I do want to address a couple of these comments, man. Shout out to everybody that's in here. Shout out to everybody that's been leaving comments. I'm gonna read Anthony White's comments. Shout out Anthony White. He says the Hawks got a bright future if they are patient and the ownership does not panic. I would be on the phone with Michael Malone's agent if I was the Hawks. Quinn Snyder has a ceiling. He's not taking the Hawks anywhere as a coach, in my opinion. So, hey, I like Mike Malone as a coach. I'm also one of those guys, man, and I hate to sound like this because I don't want to take anything from any of these coaches. When you have a player as great as Joker, I don't know, man. I got to see what Mike Malone can do without it. But I do agree that Mike Malone is a good coach. He had Jokic, man, and boy, that was something else, man. But we'll see. I'm with Anthony White on this. I'm not sure I'm a believer in Quinn Snyder either. So I am with you on that, Anthony, man. I'm not sure Quinn Snyder is the guy. And then we got Scott Neal. Do you think the Hawks will get a real big man? I think that's all we need. I think after when they played Portland and they asked Trae Young, and people reported it like Trae Young was calling out the Hawks, and he wasn't. He wasn't calling out the Hawks, but he was just stating what happened on the court. He was just saying, man, when you got a huge guy, these are not the words he used, but you got a huge center down there just grabbing and snatching all the rebounds. I mean, like, what can you do? And he pretty much stated that the Hawks don't have that type of size. And so I'm with you. I'm with you, Scott. The Hawks need a big man. What you think about his question, B. Rich?
Definitely, I feel like we need a big man, a big guy, like a man. I like DeAndre Ayton. I would like to see him maybe make it. A guy like Zach Edey, awesome pickup for Memphis. I think he's a good pick. You know who I really would like to see make the Hawks, man? One of Atlanta's own from Woodward Academy, Wesley Kessler. I mean, what's his name? Wesley Kessler. That's right. He led the league in blocks this year. He won the block title. I would like somebody like that, man. Big, tall guy, clog up the middle. Cause some havoc for players coming in trying to score. Somebody that can rebound. Somebody that can block shots. Not necessarily don't need to shoot the three. I know that's what a lot of the people want from the centers, but someone that can make free throws, make their layups, make their buckets. I think Wesley Kessler fits that. I would love to see us get him if we could, which I doubt. He led the league in blocks. Speaking of that, you can go through a couple comments. I want to go over the stat leaders from all categories.
Oh yeah. Look. Before you look, I'm gonna let you go over all the stat leaders, but I want to talk about one specifically, man. And this leads into it, man.
All right.
Steve-O says, "Get me the guy who drafted Joker in the second round." I want to talk about this specifically, man. Finally, let me tell you, man, the fat guy who shows up with his sleeves cut off and he looks so out of shape at the runs, at Run and Shoot or at LA Fitness has taken over the league. This dude, look, let me tell you something, man. I had an argument in the barbershop. They were talking about Jokic versus Shaq. This was about 2 years ago. And I'm like, boy, Shaq would dominate Jokic. And I still believe down in the paint, Shaq would dominate him just down in the paint. But as an overall basketball player, dog, we haven't seen anything like this. We haven't seen anything like the Joker. Man, let's look. Trae Young is the assist leader, right? Guess who's number 2 on the list? Jokic.
Hey,
Dyson
Jokic
Daniels.
number 2 on the block.
Now hold up, dog. I got it, brother.
Okay.
I got all this, man. Dyson Daniels, number 3 on the steals. Guess who's in there as well with 1.8? Who's number 2? Jokic. Rebounds. Jokic is in the top 3 for rebounds with 12.7. This man is in the top 3 rebound leaders. This man is in the top 3 scoring. You got Shea with 32. You got Giannis with 30. You got Jokic with 29. That's crazy. This man is in four leading stats in the league. 4 stats and is in the top 3 in 4 of them. And this man is a center. This man is in the assist leading. This man is in the steals. This man is in rebounds. And this man is in scoring. So I'm with you, Steve-O. Get me the guy who drafted Joker in the second round. I don't know if he went to a LA Fitness down in Serbia. I don't know what that would call. I don't know what the name of it would be. And he drafted the fat guy whose sleeves cut off and his stomach showing a little bit. And he chugs down. He chugs down a couple of malt liquors before they they drink malt liquor like it was in the hood, man. On that Billy D, as the young bloods would call it, man. That Billy D. Man, I'm talking about they drafted a guy who seemed like him and his brothers get drunk before the game. Man, I mean, and dog, this amazing player. Like this guy Jokic, the Joker is unreal, man. They created this guy in a fat lab somewhere.
Do you think that this could be like the all-time best second round pick ever, Jokic?
Man, you know what? I need to go see who I was drafted in the second round. But this man might. I'm finna give you a hot take, man. It's not that I believe it, but I'm just telling you, dog. If Jokic keep this up, the man might go down as one of the greatest, if not the greatest, just skilled basketball player ever. Of course, Jordan has the championships and LeBron is who he is. But as far as skill and can do all these different things, the man may go down as the most skilled basketball player. I mean, this man can do everything. This man gets assists. This man gets steals. The man gets rebounds. The man can score the basketball. Teams step up to stop him. They know they need to stop Joker, and he just continues night in and night out. You know what I mean? Like that's just that's crazy. Why pounding some malt liquors on the sideline? You know what I'm saying? I'm talking this man drinks malt liquor on the sideline at LA Fitness and jumps in and scores 30 and then gets 25 assists. I don't know if he's throwing them to himself or passing them to a team player.
Hey, if you guys agree with Trey or disagree with Trey, click the link to come on up and give us your opinion. I just pinned the link in the chat on Instagram and on all the other platforms. Shout out to Circle Off Friends Club. He said, yes, sir, from Woodward Academy, my alma mater. That's my daughter's alma mater as well. So shout out to you for going to Woodward, and shout out to Walker Kessler, man. All right. So let me go over the NBA stat leaders this year, man, for 2024-25. Offensive leaders in points. You got your boy Shea Alexander, man, at 32 points a game. That's pretty impressive. Giannis was number 2 at 30. Jokic, like you said, was on 29. And our very own Atlanta zone, Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards had 27. And Jason Tatum was number 5 with 26.8.
Jason Tatum, the man you hate. Let it be known.
I don't hate Jason Tatum, man. He actually proved his point last year. Did his thing.
Yeah, I hear you.
All right. Assist leaders, man. Our very own Atlanta zone, Trae Young, man, 11.6. Congratulations, you, Trae. I'm really happy to see you pull it off finally. Man, Jokic, 10 assists per game. This man almost averaging a triple-double, bro. Yeah, I think he did average a triple-double if I'm tripping.
Man is a beast, man.
Wow. Halliburton, 9.2 assists. Cade Cunningham, 9 assists. And James Harden, 8.7 assists. 3-pointers made. Okay. Ant-Man is the leader for the most 3-pointers this year. Shout out to him. Stephon Curry, Malik Beasley, Brandon Miller, and LaMelo Ball. What's up? That's what's up, LaMelo Ball. I see you. All right. Defensive leaders, rebounds. Oh man, Jokic. Jokic did average a triple-double, man.
Yeah, man.
He did.
I told you he had 12 in rebounds. He had 10 in assists, and he had 29 in scoring.
Wow. So Sabonis led the league in rebounds.
Sabonis
at 13.9. Karl Anthony Towns had 12.8. Jokic had 12.7. Zubac from the Clippers had 12.6. And Walker Kessler, 12.2. Once again, hey, that's who we need, man. I want to see us get Walker Kessler. And blocks, 2.4 blocks per game. On Walker Kessler, Miles Turner. Hey, I wouldn't mind seeing us get Miles Turner as well, Trey. That may be a good pickup. He had 2 points.
Yeah, I've always liked Miles Turner.
Yeah. Brooke Lopez from Milwaukee at 1.9. Donovan Cleveland. Hey, that was the guy I was looking at too. They was possibly talking about taking him in the first round with the first pick. He had 1.6 with Portland, and Evan Mobley had 1.6. All right, we know the steals leader. Dyson Daniels had 3.0. Nobody was even close. Dang, Jokic was 1.8. Damn, Jokic, you're stealing the ball, you're rebounding, you're blocking. Is he blocking shots too? Damn, this man right here, like you said, man, could be one of the most skilled players ever, man. I have to give it up to that.
No, it's crazy. We haven't seen anything like this. Like we just have not seen anything like this. We have not.
Nah, man. Top 3 in scoring. All right, shout out to Jokic, man. Top 3 in rebounds. Did he win it? Did he win one? Oh, could have won. Even assists. Yeah, man. Jordan wasn't doing no stuff like this. LeBron wasn't doing no stuff like this.
Hey, man, crazy. This man is it's crazy.
All right, Trey. Let's get into it, man.
Hey, hold on, right before you say that. Steve-O, hey, man. Hey, of course we get that, man. Messed around and got a triple-double, man. Freaking brothers every way like MJ. I got to say, today was a good day. Hey. Of course, we got it. Shout out to Steve-O for the Ice Cube reference. Go ahead, right. B-Rich. What you want to talk about?
All right, let's get into it, man. Our Atlanta Hawks made it to the play-in.
Mm-hmm.
What are we going to do, man?
Of course, this first game is for the number 7 seed. So, The Hawks and the Magic will play down in Orlando for the right to be the number 7 seed, and of course, the loser of that game will play the winner of the 8 and 9. I mean, the 9 and 10 game, which is between the Heat and the Bulls. And so, we'll see. The winner of the Heat and the Bulls will automatically move on to play the loser of the Magic and the Hawks. So we'll see. The Magic is a really tough team for us to play. The Magic is a really good team, period. Paulo, man, he was out for a good stretch in the beginning of the year. I can't remember exactly what the injury was. I want to say it was something related to the shoulder, but I could be completely wrong. Someone please correct me. But like they had some struggles that, to me, him being out during that period of time is what led to them being the 7th seed. I feel like the Orlando Magic are a much better team than they come across and they seem to be by record. I think it's gonna be a very tough game. The Magic play the Hawks extremely well, especially since Banchero has gotten there. I can't say I'm going into the game with a whole lot of confidence. I'm going into the game and let's just see. I think the Hawks gonna play tough. We know Trey steps up to the challenge. So I think it's going to be a good measuring stick for the rest of the players, something for the rest of the guys to see. I'm definitely hoping we get past this part of the play-in so they can get in and play a real series. I think it'd be invaluable for Zach. I think it'd be invaluable for Dyson Daniels, for them to be able to get in and him play starter minutes in a playoff series. So we'll see, man. It's just going to be a tough game on the road, and then the next game,
Hold on.
I'm thinking the Heat gonna beat Chicago.
Okay. So before we get into this, right? Let's clear this up because I really don't understand it. I'm just trying to make sure that I understand this play-in. All right. The 7th and 8th seed, they play each other. The winner goes on to become the 7th seed, which will eventually play
Correct.
Boston Celtics. All right. The loser will still have a chance and play in the play-in against the winner of the 9th and 10th seed.
That's correct.
Okay. So either way, the Hawks win or lose, we still have a chance to keep going. So if we win, we're done with the play-in. We end up playing the Celtics. If we lose, we go and play the winner between Chicago and the Miami Heat.
That's correct.
All right, and then okay, go ahead.
So to give you some context or give you a little bit of history, remember we beat the Heat in the play-in a couple years ago?
Yes.
The Heat went on to play another game. They had to play Chicago. They beat Chicago and made it into the play-in as AFC, and then they end up making the NBA Finals that year. I want to say they end up making the finals and lost to Golden State. I want to say that year.
Yeah,
I think they went on a run. Yeah. They end up beating Boston. They end up making it to the NBA Finals. So you still have an opportunity. It's just like you said, is can you get to the actual playoff rounds in one game or two games?
Okay.
And I got you. That's what it is.
Okay, so now let me ask you this. All right, so and we'll go talk about the Hawks in depth after we get through this. Who would you rather? Would you rather us win and be able to face the Celtics, or would you rather us lose, then play and hopefully win between the Miami Heat and the Bulls and end up playing Cleveland?
I want to play Cleveland. I'd rather play Cleveland. I think the Hawks, you know how some teams play other teams well. I think two teams that this Hawks team, since we've had Trae Young, of course the personnel is different year in and year out, so I can't just say this is Zach Hawks team, but the Hawks, since Trae Young has been the leader and the captain of the ship, has played Cleveland pretty well, and has played Milwaukee pretty well. Now, will that automatically result in some wins? I can't say that it will, but the Hawks have played the Cleveland Cavaliers and played the Milwaukee Bucks better. So if you're giving me a choice between the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Boston Celtics, I think I'd rather give my chances against Cleveland. Boston is they battle tested, man. They have a championship now, and I think people are just looking past them. I think Boston makes the finals again. I think Boston goes to the finals again. So I don't want to play Boston right off. I'd rather them get lucky and get knocked off by somebody else and let the Hawks make their way through Cleveland and get going that way.
All right, so the Hawks did play the Boston Celtics very well this year. We beat them at home and we beat them at their place as well. We got 2 wins off of them this year, and I think both wins we won without Trae Young playing.
That don't mean nothing to me.
I know. I'm just pointing out the facts.
Okay.
Yeah. So
and the Knicks beat the Hawks 4 games straight the year we beat them and went to the Eastern Conference Finals, and we beat them in 5. So that don't really mean much to me. I'm just going over history.
I got you. That's no problem. Yeah. No problem. All right. So now let's get into it, Trey. Let's get into it. We had this discussion last week. The Hawks, their roster. I feel like the Hawks can get to the second round of the playoffs, and I'll tell you why. I think that the trades we made when we traded DeAndre Hunter and we traded Bogey, and what we got back in return, I feel like we got good. I mean, at the time, I was pissed. I was like, Kalis LeVert, George Niang, and what's dude named Terrence Mann. I felt like, ugh. Hey, but by seeing them play, I think they fit Quinn Snyder's system. I think they fit what Quinn Snyder is trying to do. I feel like Karis LeVert can get hot. Kind of reminds me of back in the day, the microwave, Vinnie Johnson. I think he can get hot at any time and go on a streak and save the Hawks in key moments. I think your boy George, how you go, Trey? You did our new thing. How you go?
George, Niang, watch out for that 3.
I feel like he's gonna be open and he's gonna knock some shots down. And I heard a crazy stat, man. I think George is like he's got a crazy winning streak for being on teams. Like he's a winner. I heard that somewhere. I forgot where I heard that. So we got a winner. We got a proven winner that's gonna be in the locker room picking these guys up to win. I feel like this is Trae Young's time to shine. This is the boy Trae Young's time to shine and take it to the next level. I feel like Zachary Richardson is coming on. He hit 38 the other day. I feel like this is his time to stamp that Rookie of the Year. I mean, I don't think they're gonna count in the playoffs, but still, I think it's that time to go out and show why he was the number 1 pick. I feel like the Hawks can do some damage. I don't feel like they're going to go to the championship. Nah, I don't think that. But I think we can make some surprises. I think our team in the second half have played decent. So I'm optimistic. You know, I'm that optimistic guy about everything. I know you're going to say that. And I know you don't agree with me. But I think we could, if we face Boston or Cleveland, I think we can upset and make it to the second round. That's my take. That's my opinion. Y'all let me have it.
But I mean, what you want me to say? You want me to state the obvious?
Yes.
That you already looking past what's in front of you, man. See, I'm a take it play by play kind of guy. I don't come into the game talking about what's gonna happen in the fourth quarter. Let's get through the first, second, and third quarter first before we even discuss what we're gonna do in the fourth quarter.
Man, I think
I'm that type of
I feel
guy.
You.
Like,
I feel you.
So if I was a coach,
and that's the right
if I was a
be.
coach, take the play that's in front of you. Focus on the play that's in front of you. Stop talking about what's going to happen. And so let's get through the play in first. 3 teams. Yes, they're at the bottom just like we are, but 3 teams that all have given the Atlanta Hawks problems. The Magic, the Bulls. I'm talking about, dog, as terrible as the Bulls, as terrible as we think the Bulls are. As terrible as we think the Bulls are, but they can't do nothing with Kobe White. That dude be out there with his wild hair flowing, boy. He be out there just hair flowing, but look like a Muppet.
I think they was drafted the same year he had something to prove.
No, they weren't. I don't think they came out the same year. I thought Kobe White came out. I thought Kobe White got drafted after that. I think he came out with Hunter.
Okay, yeah.
I think he came out with Hunter.
Yeah, I think you're right too.
Yeah, he didn't come out with Trey. I mean, Kobe White was. I mean, he was something serious in college. You know what I mean?
I ain't hating.
Yeah, I mean, he only played 1 year. It took him a minute for them to go ahead and give him like the starting role and him to go ahead and really step into it. But that dude be out there looking like a darn Fraggle. Boy, I'm talking about, boy, that boy hair be flowing everywhere, looking like one of them Fraggles, boy, like Fraggle Rock. Yeah, y'all might be too young to remember Fraggle Rock. But next time, if you do know Fraggle Rock, Boy, and next time you see Kobe White play and that hair going everywhere, boy, you gonna think of the Fraggles. Boy, he be out there like the Fraggles on Fraggle Rock, man. So there's 3 teams that potentially give the Atlanta Hawks issues. So I'm just taking it on a game by game thing. I'm not even looking towards Boston or Cleveland yet. Let's let the Atlanta Hawks, let's let them play well tomorrow night first. Let's get past then, and then if they run into a roadblock tomorrow, let's focus on what that next game is going to be. Let's talk about that before we start talking about the Hawks can make noise and get to the second round, and they got to get to the playoffs first. They're in the play-in. You got to actually be in the playoffs to you got to actually get in the playoffs to get to a second round. They're not even in the playoffs yet.
Hey, let me say
They're
this.
in the play-in to make the playoffs.
Let me say this. The Hawks will destroy Orlando tomorrow night. Okay. That's my prediction. All right. That's my prediction.
Dog, but you're not making it off of anything that's based on basketball knowledge. You're just saying it to just throw something out there.
I mean, 3 of their starters have been out and been hurt, and they're just not coming back. You know what I'm saying?
That with the same amount of time this new set of players that we have had to jail. Okay, same amount of time.
And I think our timing with our team is right on point. I think Quinn Snyder has our rotation set. I feel like our players have experience. I feel like the key players, the Karis LeVert, the George Niang, the Terrence Mann is going to be the key in the difference. Of course, Trey has to play. Zachary has to hit his shots. Of course, Dyson Daniels got to play defense. But I think the key to the win is these 3 guys we picked up at the trade deadline. I think they're gonna take us over the top. They got the experience and they got the skills to make it happen. That's my opinion.
This Orlando team was there last year, so they have experience. Like those players have experience together, and they have depending on which side of the argument or depending on which city you live in, they arguably have the best player in the series. So.
Hey, Munyon said some folks may be too young to know about.
Yeah, they look. Hey, look, they definitely are. That's why I see it. They definitely are. Hey, but look it up though. That boy Kobe White looked like a black Fraggle Rock, boy. Hey, but I'm trying to tell you, but I'm just trying to tell you, depending on what city you're in, or depending on what team you root for, the Orlando Magic arguably have the best player in this particular play-in game. I mean, there are some people who will tell you without a shadow of a doubt they believe that Paolo Banchero is a better player than Trae Young. And
he's coming off an injury. And dude went stupid against us.
He been back for a minute. Be rich, like you act like he just got back a week ago. The man been back a couple months. What you talking about?
Nah, he was hurt. He was out. He was out the last couple games. And maybe they rested him up.
Look, man, it ain't no big deal, man. Banchero. I'm just telling you, man.
Hey, I will say this. Dude, the last couple times we played him was going in. I think we beat them. And
he always does.
But dude was hitting threes. I like him, man. I like him. And
Banchero just played on the 8th.
Well, I mean,
it's the 14th. What are you talking about? He just played on the 8th.
Hold on, man. From what I'm reading from ESPN,
look, Banchero just played. He just played April the 8th against the Hawks and put up 30-something. So did he get hurt after that? Maybe he did. So look, if Banchero doesn't play, that changes. I'm
not saying he's not going to play. He's going to play. They just said he's out. Banchero has been ruled out for Sunday's game against the Hawks, but I guess he played.
But I'm saying they already had the 7 seed locked up. He didn't have to play.
Okay. All right, well, he has an ankle issue. We shall see.
So look, if Banchero doesn't play, I feel like the Hawks got that win. But if Banchero plays, man, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. You know, so I'm not sure if Banchero is out. That's gonna be something.
Hey, man, it's the Orlando Magic, man. We gotta win this. It's the Orlando Magic, man. They ain't shit. They got Banchero cool.
What? Come on, dog. Just because you're a Hawks fan, don't sit up and disrespect teams.
I'm just saying, man. Is there the Orlando Magic? What have they won?
The Orlando Magic have been a better franchise with winning than the Atlanta Hawks have historically. I tell you that.
I don't know if that's the case, Trey. You may be right. You may be wrong.
They've been to 2 finals. How many finals the Hawks been to?
Oh,
In
damn.
the story.
There you go. In the story. You set me up. Hey, we did win one. Our franchise did win one in St. Louis, though.
Not the Atlanta Hawks. I don't even count them as the Atlanta Hawks.
Nah,
that was St. Louis Hawks.
Yeah.
I'm not the Atlanta Hawks. I'm just
Were we
telling
ever
you what it
Milwaukee-
is.
Yeah. Were we ever the Milwaukee Hawks? No, that was the Milwaukee Braves.
Hey, look what he said. Be rich
Saying
that out
shit
of emotion.
Hey, Manya, you're right. I'm a Hawks fan. Speak it into existence. You know how I do. Woo.
but look, man, Banchero not the only player on the team who be balling, man.
And they got two other players that were ruled out too, man. They ain't been playing.
Okay, all right.
We
Okay,
shall
so look,
see.
if
They banged up.
if their core doesn't play, that's another story. But if their core plays, if their core of players plays, I can't say it's a given. I can't. Now I'm hoping the Hawks go down and take care of business. But I'm just talking. I just want to talk about it from a place of reality.
So look, real quick, hold on. So look, hold on. One day ago, Joseph, his knee, he got a banged up knee. He was out. All right. Then Frank Wagner, what's his issue?
He can play, dog. He can play.
His knee, he's been ruled out. So 3 of their starters are banged up, supposedly, quote unquote. We shall see.
Yeah, but are they ruled out for the game?
No. I'm not saying they're ruled out for the game. I'm just saying this past week they had issues. And they could just be saying that to rest them up. Who knows? But we shall see.
All I'm saying is, unless they're not playing tomorrow, it's not even worth discussing. Who cares what they were out the other day when they had it locked up?
The Hawks are going to beat them full strength regardless, in my opinion. I think Trae Young is capable, more than capable of taking this by himself and making it work. And now he has
taking it by himself. Okay,
I think he can. Trae can take over games. We've seen it before in the playoffs.
You said by himself though. Okay,
I'm just saying, bro. You get what I mean. Trae can go for 40.
I'm going off what you said.
I think what Trae should do is get his teammates involved first 2-3 quarters, and then take over at the end of the third quarter and just take that thing to the next level, man. I think that's what Trae should do. I think that's what should happen, and that's what I'm hoping happens. Then we set up to play Boston, which is going to be a tough series, and hopefully we can get to the second round and call it a day. But I definitely win. I definitely want to win. I definitely want our pick to not be in the lottery. So we got to win.
Okay. I want the Hawks to win too.
All right, man. What else you want to say about the Hawks, man? What else you got to say?
Yo, man, shout out to Zachary Ricochet.
Hey.
Shout out to Zachary Ricochet. Shout out to Zachary,
that's
man.
Right.
Like,
which I said was going to be great. Which I said was going to be a great player.
Okay, dog.
Which I told you that.
No. Let me tell you something, man. Like you say everybody's gonna be great.
No, I don't.
Like, listen. I will give you credit.
Joy Harrington.
Listen, I will give you credit because this the problem with what we do right now, right? Everybody wants to throw out these proclamations to be the first to say someone is gonna be this, so they can say. No, hold up. Yeah, yes, you were. You do that no matter what. You're gonna throw out any kind of optimistic thought on it just because they play for the team. You said. Dog, you said Joy Harrington. You said Joy. Hold on. No, number one, you said Joy Harrington would lead us to the playoffs. You said Joy Harrington was a good player. Number two, you said we broke the curse and the Falcons were going to the Super Bowl last year. So year in and year out, you're gonna say that. So you're not getting credit for that. You had nothing to do with Zach and the way he's playing. You had absolutely nothing to do with it.
I definitely did.
Nothing to do with it. But back to it. Listen.
Joey Harrington.
Let's give Zach the shine. Stop trying to take this man's shine. Give the young man his shine. I'm trying to get this man credit. I'm trying to get this man credit. No, that's not true. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true, B Rich. That's not true. That's not true.
Not like him.
That's not true.
You said
that's
you
not
don't
true.
rock with France.
That's not true.
You said you do not rock with France.
I don't rock with Paris. Paris stinks. It's musty. It is. It's one of the worst places I've ever been in my life. It's musty.
I like
It
Paris.
is.
Paris.
Man, let me tell you, man.
Land of the
Paris is
lovers.
musty. Yeah, well, I like being around people who wear deodorant. And Paris, not cons or cans, whatever you want to call it.
Cans.
Now that was popping.
That was popping.
That was popping.
That was popping.
That part of France was popping.
It was popping. They had a
Paris
ocean.
Paris, funky, stinks. People don't wear deodorant. Whole lobby smell musty. Whole hotel smell musty.
I think it was the hotel, man. I think it was the hotel. You can't say,
man. Every restaurant I went to smelled musty. Everywhere was musty.
You just picked the wrong places to go.
Okay, but anyway, man. Anyway, you took time away from us.
Why you hate Zachary?
Once again, I don't hate Zachary. You took time away from us giving Zach his shine. Let me go back to giving the young man his shine. You tried to derail it, but you can't. You try to do to me, but you're not me. Erlene only has one son. But you can't though, because you can't do it the way I do it. You can't do it the way I do it, man. Let me tell you, Erlene only has one son. That's why the song was called Erlene's Son, and I was the one featured on it. Okay, Erlene's son did not have B Rich on the video, right?
I ain't gonna lie, but go ahead. Let's talk about Zach.
Shout out, man. Shout out to Zach. Shout out to him turning the corner, and really, to be perfectly honest, man, like adding on some building blocks on my opinion, which my opinion ain't worth a flying, you know what?
Yes, it's worth something. In the big,
no. Let me finish. In the big scheme of things, when it comes to how the organization runs their team, but I gotta give Landry. I gotta give Landry Fields credit, man, because him and his staff credit, because Zachary is a good pick. No, he's not a LeBron. No, he's not.
Wembanyama.
Wembanyama. No, he's not what a Dwight Howard was at that time. We talking about number one picks who instantly come in and they start to dominate. But Zach is a good pick. Zach is a good pick. If Zach was the number two, it's funny how where you're slated changes everything, right? If Zach was the number two pick, that he'd be the greatest pick in the world, right? If he's number three pick, he'd be the greatest pick in the world. If Trae Young was in a draft that Luka Doncic wasn't in, and he got drafted number 3, Trae Young would be the greatest pick the Atlanta Hawks ever made, right? Like he really would. Trae Young would be the greatest draft pick. And for those who trying to run and type Dominique, they didn't draft Dominique. Okay, so I mean, essentially it was a trade, so you could say kind of, but they didn't. So that's why I say Trae Young will be looked at as the greatest. So man, shout out to Landry Fields and his staff for not only picking him but developing him. And shout out to Trae Young. Shout out to Bearded Trae. Shout out to Bearded Trae. Coming in and being a leader and helping Zach. And shout out to all the other guys, man. 19 years old, like my boy. That's my boy Ant. What's up, Ant? That's my guy right there, man. So you want to not? Let me tell you, radio ready.
I said a poor man version of KD. I like that.
So look, I'm telling you, I know it's a lot of great people out there who know sports, right? But if you want to discuss Atlanta Hawks, in my opinion, as far as people who I have spoken to, and I hear people on the radio, everything, nobody's gonna give you that Hawks opinion and that Hawks knowledge the way my boy Ant will. I promise you, my boy Ant. Like as soon as we made the trade, I spoke to him. I didn't necessarily like the trade right at first. It's not that I didn't want them to get rid of Hunter. I'm just like anything Landry Fields did. I'm gonna be honest. I was just hating on everything Landry Fields did. I'm gonna keep it real. I was just being Landry Fields could have brought in LeBron, and I probably would have found a way to hate on Landry Fields just because he had gotten on my nerve. But my boy Ant called me all the way from Africa at that.
Wow.
Called me, and he broke down the trade, why it was gonna be a good trade. Why I shouldn't be upset about it, why it was a good thing for them to go ahead and move away from Hunter, and why all the pieces that they got back were going to fit and how they were going to fit. He broke down that trade and the one with the Clippers. Shout out to my boy Ant. When it comes to the Atlanta Hawks, my boy knows that. And he used to dominate our fantasy league too, if you remember, B. Rich. He won our league a couple times in football.
Okay, that was up. Hey, Trey, can I say something?
Go ahead, man.
All right, let's break down Landry Fields' effect on Atlanta Hawks. Number one, he got us the lottery, and we got the first pick ever as Atlanta franchise. He did. He did. That's the first thing he did.
He did.
Second thing he did, is he traded DeJounte Murray and got some pieces. Got the defensive
did.
player of the year possibly, and got the league's leader in steals. All right.
He did. And he told them they had to add Dyson Daniels in. Continue.
Hey, when I wanted Brandon Ingram instead of, I was like, why we didn't get Brandon Ingram? What in the hell is this? I was pissed. Why we didn't get him? Because we got Dyson Daniels, the league leader in steals, and possibly the defensive player of the year. I see you, Landry Fields. Shout out to you. Second of all, he traded DeAndre Hunter, which he was on his high. Hold on. Oh, my computer going dead. I need to charge it in. He traded DeAndre Hunter.
He got rid of old Hunter. He got rid of Hunter.
And at the time, we was like, we got rid of Hunter for nothing. I got
rid of the injury Hunter.
I wanted to get Brandon Ingram for DeAndre Hunter. I wanted to do that. I don't even think we got a did we even get a first round pick back from Hunter? I don't even think we got it. So we got your boy that you like that you was telling about Laverius. We got him.
Yeah.
And we got George
Harris LeVert.
So I was like, hey, your boy from Africa, Radio Ready. I was like, what in the hell? I was pissed, man. I was like, damn, man, DeAndre Hunter finally is on. He's doing his thing. 6th man of the year, possibly. And we got rid of him for nothing. All right. Watching Karis LeVert, watching George Niang, I see he's putting up more production. They're putting up more production than DeAndre Hunter, and they play with confidence that I see. I like their confidence. I like the way they look out on the floor. Karis LeVert won us a game. I think Dyson Daniels stole the ball. He passed it to LeVert. LeVert did a crazy Euro step layup for the win.
That was awesome.
Yeah. George Niang, I think he hit like 6 threes in a game. You know, he's just waiting on the wing. Trey's doing his thing behind the back pass. 3. All right. So he can hit his 3 better than Hunter. I feel like it's 2 good pieces, man. Good morning, Christy. All right, so that in itself, all right. From what we just heard from our boy State, Bogey or Mike Bill, I can't remember who told us, Bogey didn't like playing for the Hawks. He was upset. We got rid of him. Bogey's doing good out there with the Clippers. I like Bogey. Shout out to Bogey. Have nothing bad to say about Bogey. I liked him while he was a Hawk. Did his thing. But this Terrence Mann kid look like he down to do the dirty work, Trey.
I mean, he's a good complimentary piece to add to your team. Come in, give you some good tough minutes, play some defense. Like I like Terrence, man. He definitely played his role with the Clippers. You know, we can't expect every player we get to come in and be a star. I think us as fans, that's what we do a disservice. We look at points. Like that's the first thing. He only scored this amount of points. Well, what's the effect that he's having on the defense? Yeah. What's the effect that he's having rebounding the ball? What's the effect that he's having in the rotation, bringing in quality and tough minutes? So
and somebody that I was happy with their play before they got injured was Larry Nance Jr.
Me too.
He was playing some ball. Hopefully he's in the series. I don't know if he's out for the year. I don't know what his status is for the playoffs or the play-in. Hopefully he can play. But Landry Fields, right now, you're doing your thing. Don't let us down. Keep it up, man. That's all I got to say.
100%, man. Dog, man, I'm thinking about I don't know why this is going to sound out of left field, but, I'm thinking about our boy, Jalen Johnson, and I'm thinking about this matchup, right? And I'm thinking about Jalen Johnson, what it would be like if he was on our team. Then I start thinking about Banchero, man. Can you believe those guys played together?
Where?
Duke.
They were on the same team?
Yeah, Duke and Jalen Johnson, man. Like wow. Jalen Johnson got hurt though.
He didn't play that much because he was hurt, but dang, that's crazy.
Jalen Johnson got hurt. So can you believe those 2 guys? And did they come? I think they came out the same draft. Banchero was number 1 overall though, and then Jalen Johnson got drafted later. I would have to look that up to be certain. Somebody correct me on that if I'm wrong and break it down.
Tell me what year? I'll look it up now. What year was it?
I mean, this is what Jalen Johnson's 5th year in the league or 4th year in the league.
I'm finna look it up.
You know what I'm saying? Just look up Banchero when he came out. Like that'll tell you everything, man. But can you believe those guys? Like
nah.
Like because Banchero, Banchero, like he's one of the people who made so I felt good about Jalen Johnson already, but Banchero was talking about Jalen Johnson one day, and so I listened when I hear a former teammate talk about him, and he was talking about how like people hadn't even really seen what Jalen Johnson can do. This was like 2 seasons ago, and he was talking about everybody hasn't even really seen what's in Jalen Johnson's bag. Like he wish Jalen Johnson would take over games more and try to score more.
I got it.
You know what I'm saying?
Jalen Johnson came in 2021. First pick was Cade Cunningham. Jalen Johnson was drafted number 20.
Okay, what year did Banchero come out?
Let me see if he was 22. Yeah, he was 22. 2022. He came out with one pick, and the Hawks ended up getting AJ Griffith that year.
Both Duke boys.
Hey,
man, Duke be running it up.
Something interesting that I would like to say the Hawks did too. We ended up drafting AJ Griffith that year. That's number 16. Guess who was drafted? Guess who was drafted number 8 overall that year?
Dyson.
Yep, G League Ignite. Dyson Daniels, man, number 8 in that same draft. So that's what's up, man.
And so we end up turning that into a player on our team. We had a player that we got at 16. He's no longer on the team, but they end up pulling something off and getting Dyson. So like I said, man, good salvage job by the Hawks, man. And Landry Fields, man, let me go back up, man, because I think Steve-O put it in there, man. Bam. Landry Fields is owed a lot of apologies.
Right on.
So at the moment, and I have, man, because I used to call him Landry Lost in the Fields because I didn't know what was happening. But because
I did too.
And I'm gonna tell you another person who kind of gave us some insight. He talked about him as a person. Like Lou Will talked about Landry Fields as a person. He was
a decent player.
Yeah, man. No, he his words and the verbiage he used was, man, he's a dog. That's what he said. He said,
shout out to Lou Will, man.
He said he's a dog. You know what I'm saying? He said, man, Landry was a dog. I mean, we know what Kyle Korver was as a player. You know, of course, our thing was trying to see what they could be as GMs. So we'll see, man.
Hey, Trey. You know what, man? We doing all this talking, and we forgot to give ourselves a shout out, man. What big news happened on Monday, man, for us, bro?
Yeah, so last Monday, our partnership with In the Black, that is IN the Black Network started. You can catch 4 episodes of the Waterboyz Show on the In the Black Network. That is INTHE Black Network, and you can get the app wherever you find apps, so you can find it on your smart TV. If you want to catch episodes of the Waterboyz Show, everybody got a smart TV. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much nowadays, just go to your TV, go to the apps on the smart TV, same place you went to go find your Netflix and your Hulus and your Disney Pluses for the kids and all this stuff. Go to the app thing, type in the Black on no matter what TV you have.
I'm gonna give them the link, Trey.
Pull up definitely give them the link, but I'm also trying to let them know what they can find on TV. Go to the app on the app place on the TV, put in the Black Network and download the app. As soon as you go on the app, on your TV, the Waterboyz Show is going to be the first thing you see, one of the banners up, and you can watch 4 episodes right there in your living room, your den, your bedroom, or whatever your TV is. Maybe you one of them cool MFs who got a TV in your bathroom. I don't know. But wherever you got it, you can watch the Waterboyz Show, man, episodes with Lou Will. Y'all been seeing clips, but tune in to see the full episode of one of Sal Garnett's own, somebody who made his bones in the city of Atlanta. Not only played for the Hawks, but is one of the greatest players to ever play. Looked at as is arguably the greatest 6-man to ever play. Roddy White, we got Roddy White, we got John Abraham, man, we got Carl Dukes, we got Ryan Cameron, we got Champ Bailey. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look at Mark say, gonna be watching y'all on the bathroom TV. Hey, man, wherever they can turn it on. Man. Hey, shout out to Mark Chaney, man. Like, I ain't gonna lie, man. I really would love to get Mark to come over and be part of this team some kind of way. Mark is a very smart guy,
Mark,
man. I really
come give your intakes, man.
I really would like Mark to come on and be part of this team some kind of way, man. Even if it was behind the scenes. Mark is a very intelligent guy. Shout out to Mark, man. But yeah, man, you can go and you can watch In the Black Network. They have a lot of other great shows as well. So after you watch the Waterboyz Show, stay and watch some of the great documentaries, great TV shows that even Mano got a show over there. Mano got a scripted
Shout out to Mano.
TV show over there, man. So check us out, man, in the Black Network. Shout out to James the boy, and the rest of the team over there, man. It's really big for us in the Black Network. It's the first of many. So yes, check it out. Look on your TVs, look on your phone, look on your computer, and find In the Black Network. The link is in the chat, man. Check us out.
Yeah. Trey, go ahead and pay some bills. Is that okay with you?
Yeah. Go ahead and pay some bills before we get on up out of here, man.
All right, let's do it.
Attention all out-of-towners who complain about the city of Atlanta. If you don't like sitting in traffic 1 hour going, 1 hour back, always saying I can't stand Atlanta, guess what? We don't care. Move. Number 2, if you don't like the restaurants, the food ain't this, the food ain't that. They put lemon pepper on everything. Guess what? We don't like it either, but we don't care. Move. Anytime an ice cube fall, they shut the whole city down. In my city, we climb through 100 feet snow. Guess what? We don't care. Move. Always complaining about the parking. They got hookah everywhere you go. They got hookah at Bible study, hookah down at the tag office, hookah at the old folks home. Hell, they even got hookah down at Kroger. Guess what? We don't care. Move. You heard Goody Mob. If you don't like where I stay, you can just fly away. If you don't like the music, the clubs, the food, or whatever it is, take my advice and remember, we don't care. Move. This message was brought to you by Atlanta University. Move.
Trey, that nice shirt you had on, man. Tell us about it.
Hey, man, yeah, so you can find that is a unique one. You know, we Hawks fans. So we feel like way back, man, that dunk contest that Dominique and Jordan had in 88 in Chicago, man, Dominique got robbed. And so the shirt says Neek won. We want to represent the city, and then under it says stay loyal, stay Atlanta. That's what we believe in. Stay loyal and stand Atlanta. So if you want that shirt, you can go to 285clothing.com. You can find that along with the Blood Pressure Birds shirt, man. Give us some support. Check it out, man. You can find that amongst many other shirts, man. We have a lot of stuff. That's right, Mark. You say you're gonna hit us up as soon as you touch down. But yeah, check us out, man. 285clothing.com.
Trey, I'm gonna put the link up there, man. If y'all want to support us, man, this link I just posted, 285clothing.com. I'm sending the exact one for the Neat One shirt, the hoodie that Trey had on. Man, please support us, man. Y'all, if y'all like what we're doing and y'all want to support us, click that link, get you a hoodie. We got the Blood Pressure Birds are stressing me out. The coin, the term that Trey coined. We got a lot of shirts on there, man. A lot of hoodies, a lot of good merch. Hey, man, Trey, we got to do something with this, man. Somebody said,
yeah, man. Somebody asked earlier in the very beginning of the show, someone asked, where did you get the hat? I don't know if they're still on, but yeah, man, you definitely have to break that down, let people know where you got it.
So this is a new era, official MLB Atlanta Braves hat, 404, which represents the area code for Atlanta. Hey, man, and then we just recently had 404 Day. So I'm wearing this to commemorate 404 Day and to represent the Braves. And I love hats. New era. And it's new era, man. To me, don't get no better than new era. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that they showed homage to 404 and the Atlanta Braves is dope. I know this is a couple years old, so you may can get it off eBay. You may can go to Lids, the website, and search to see if it's still available. But you probably can find it off eBay, or you may can find it on the Lids website. So shout out to New Era and this fresh hat. I love it. All right, Trey.
Man, so yeah, we definitely need to start working on that now, putting together an event for 404 Day next year, man. Waterboyz Show, do a live show and doing some point around 404 Day, man. Have people come out, man, support the show, do a live taping or something like that, man. But yeah, man, it's time to get up out of here, my brother. We talked so much about the Hawks, we didn't get a chance to really touch on the Atlanta Falcons, but we'll touch on them before the draft. We'll circle back around to the Falcons.
Yeah. We'll circle back to the Falcons, man. We'll come up with a mock draft. Who we looking at right now? What I want, I'll say real quick for the Falcons. We will touch back on this. I want to see us get one of the Georgia boys, man. either one of them defensive ends, Williams or the other guy, or what I think would be a great tandem would be Malachi Starks and Jesse Bates. Yes, I said it. Get us a safety, make that duo in the backfield crazy, and then worry about trying to fill. Hopefully, Braylon Trice comes in and as our first round pick this year. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, he comes in and do his thing, man. But that's
I'm hoping so.
That's my take. We'll talk about this more before the draft. I think the draft is in 10 days. I think we could do it next Monday and kind of talk about the draft and what we take and give y'all a mock draft, man. But until that time, man, go Hawks, man. I think by the next time we talk, I think the Hawks will be playing in the first round against the Celtics, and I think we will be doing well. Hopefully, we can upset and make some noise. But that's what I got to say. Thank you, Trey. What you about to say?
So just to give you so far, man, Vegas is giving Orlando 5.5. We're giving the Hawks 5.5. They're saying that Orlando is a 5.5 point favorite in the series this year against the Hawks. Just to give you some context, man, Paulo Banchero averaged 33 points, and Franz Wagner averaged 28.
And let me say this: if you guys are on Prize Picks and do your thing on FanDuel,
that's tough.
Hey man, I'm telling you, go Hawks. Put your money on the Hawks. You're gonna win.
This is not financial or betting advice coming from the Waterboyz Show.
It's coming from B Rich.
Not even from B Rich. This is
Trey saving my ass. Let me set up.
You make your own decisions on what you decide to do with your money. Please consult somebody and think twice before you gamble.
Coach Brown said, "I need that hat on Instagram." That's what's up, man. Shout out to you.
Talking about Coach Steph Brown.
Hold on. Yeah, Coach Brown, MDN. Yeah, thank you, Coach.
Yeah, man. What's up, Coach? Yeah, man. We got more clips coming with you soon, man. We had to turn some of our promotion towards this In the Black partnership that we have, but we got more clips coming with you soon, man.
Shout out to In the Black for believing in us, man. Man, an hour went by fast today. Jeez.
Yeah, it did, man. Yeah, time passing by, man. I got to get on off because I got even more things to do out here in the world, my brother.
All right, man. Well, you do your thing, man. Thank you for tuning in. Get us out of here, Trey. Let us go.
Hey, man, shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody that tuned in. Man, today, like as of right now, we got 42 people from Twitter, man. Shout out to everybody who came in from Twitter, man. Shout out to everybody who came from Twitter, everybody who found us on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. Always remember the Waterboyz Show. We represent Atlanta because Atlanta represents us. Hey, man, with love always. So behalf of myself, Trey, my partner, B Rich, the Waterboyz Show, we are out. Y'all be safe.